Donald Trump has spent the last couple of days in his own little political Christmas carol. He had to endure the past, the present, and the future all in the span of a few days, and it drove him crazy because not only did he see the past, Barack Obama, and the love and adoration that this country still has for him get a huge standing ovation, but the present as well, AOC and Gavin Newsom calling him out in Munich. And Donald Trump knows what the future is. Those standing ovations not coming for him, and those two Democrats, along with many others, standing up to him and removing everything about this country that he has broken and changing it fundamentally. And so, after spending multiple days hearing from the people that drive him craziest, Donald Trump has taken to Truth Social to melt down over what his future won't be and what his present is. But it starts with what Gavin Newsom had to say in Munich before we get to Trump melting down over Obama, AOC, and of course Gav.
I hope, if there's nothing else I can communicate today, Donald Trump is temporary. He'll be gone in 3 years. California is a stable and reliable partner in this space. And it's important for folks to understand the temporary nature of this current administration in relationship to the issue of climate change and climate policy.
I have talked a lot about Donald Trump's cognitive decline on this show as something that we should be worried about because of the existential crisis that it is. This is a man who dictates foreign and economic policy via tweet. Because he gets angry at a commercial, he decides that tariffs on Canada are going up 50%. But there's another psychological element to Donald Trump's decline that is a big problem. The fact that he is realizing he's not going to be here forever, and we are trying to, as soon as possible, get rid of everything that he has done, remove his name from our society, undo the stains that he has put on our democracy. Now, that's not to say that we won't learn from them, but there will be no memorial honoring Donald Trump, and so right now he's trying to build one himself, a ballroom, an arch, the Kennedy Center, but it's just not working for Donald Trump because, Donald, you're not going to stick around forever. You won't be getting the ovations. We are moving on to something better. It's what AOC talked about, what we have to address in this clip before Obama eventually made Donald Trump melt down in some posts.
And spending money on that in order to actually protect our democracies internally as well as externally.
Yes, that's absolutely right. You know, I think one of the connections and relationships that is under discussed, particularly in the security space, is the fact that I believe we're seeing an economy around the world, including in the United States, that extreme levels of income inequality lead to social instability and drives, in a sense, in authoritarianism, right-wing populism, and very dangerous domestic internal politics. And that is a direct outcome of not just income inequality, but the failure of democracies over decades to deliver. The failure to deliver higher wages, the failure to rein in corporations. You know, the point was just made about antitrust.
You know, you really have got to be a weak man to blame another man for what's going on while you're in office. Trump went on another rant last evening on Monday, May 11th, or you should say overnight into Tuesday. He posts over 50 messages. And of course, he's attacking Obama yet again. What is wrong with this man? This is the man that say his cognitive is okay, but he spends all night attacking another man for his failures and what's going on with this war. I don't know about y'all, but I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Obama continues every day, all day, to live rent-free in this man's mind. It's so sickening. It's so old. It's tiresome. And then he called Obama greatest sucker. What do he think he is? I can't even speak on it anymore.
Donald Trump is losing it as former President Barack Obama is ready to end Donald Trump's term. He's ready to help Democrats get enough seats in the House of Representatives to impeach Donald Trump. And this is haunting and taunting Donald Trump and making Trump absolutely terrified. You see, today's a big day across the country, especially in Virginia, where the Vote Yes campaign to temporarily change the Virginia congressional maps to give Democrats that 10-1 advantage. That vote is today, folks. The constitutional amendment, which would immediately change the congressional map in Virginia to give Democrats a 10-1 advantage over the MAGA Republicans. It's currently an 11-seat congressional district, 6 Democrats and 5 Republicans. And so Donald Trump is terrified because former President Obama has been leading the Vote Yes campaign in order to do the temporary redistricting in Virginia in response to Trump gerrymandering these MAGA Republican states across the country. So Donald Trump calls into this right-wing radio show, the John Frederick Show, and Donald Trump's like, they're going to impeach me. If the yes vote wins in Virginia, I'm going to get impeached. Obama's going to want to impeach me. This is what, it's terrible. It's terrible. Can you believe it? Listen to how terrified Donald Trump is right now, as former President Obama is one of the leaders of the Vote Yes campaign, which is today. The vote's today, Virginia. Here, play this clip of Trump calling in the John Fredericks radio show. Play this clip.
I'll tell you, we have Mike Johnson's done a great job. But we're always fighting against the one thing the Democrats do, they stick together, even on really horrible policy.
Today we're seeing something interesting in American politics. It feels like no matter who is in power, attention itself has become the biggest battlefield. For years, Donald Trump has dominated headlines. Love him or hate him, people always react when he speaks. But now many people are noticing that Barack Obama still has a unique influence. Even after leaving office years ago, his name still creates discussions, debates, and reactions. The real question isn't whether Obama is stronger or Trump is stronger. The question is, why does attention matter so much? Modern politics isn't just about policies anymore. It's about who controls the conversation. The person controlling the conversation often controls public emotion. And public emotion can shape opinions faster than facts sometimes do. Supporters on one side say Trump is being unfairly attacked. Others believe Obama still represents a different style of leadership that many people miss. Both sides are convinced they're right. But when politics turns into a constant competition for headlines, ordinary people can get lost in the noise. People still care about prices, jobs, security, and everyday problems. Those issues don't disappear because politicians are trending online. Maybe the bigger story here isn't Obama versus Trump at all. Maybe it's about how attention itself has become political power. And that raises a question for everyone watching. Should leaders focus more on winning attention or on solving real problems? Let me know what you think.